What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and I'm joined once again by my friend Jimmy on You're Never Gonna Believe It. We're here at Bandai Card Fest, Dallas, and he got top 8 on Katakuri. How does it feel, Jimmy?
I'm surprised myself, honestly. Yeah, it feels great. I played the deck a long time ago, and I took a break from it for like the past 2-3 sets. Now I'm back on it because they released some new cards. I thought they were pretty cool, and it felt pretty strong this set.
Absolutely. Well, love to see it. Do you have your matchups from both yesterday and today?
Yes, for Swiss, I played 3 Bonnies, 3 UPs, 1 Eno, 1 Rayleigh, 1 Green Zoro, and 1 UI Nami. I think that's all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
My 2 losses were the 2 Bonnies.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. I lost to the guy who made 2nd in Swiss and the guy who made 8th.
Losing. Was it in the later games, or when did you take those losses?
I lost round 3 to the guy who made it to the finals in Swiss.
Okay, got it.
And I lost round 9 to the other guy.
Got it. And then how did Top Cut shape out?
Top Cut was it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I saw the leaders I was playing against. I was playing against 2 aggro leaders on the way to my journey here, so I played Rayleigh, top 32. Oh, not Rayleigh. I played Bella Betty.
Yeah, you had to play the Betty. Betty was cooked. Betty was cooked.
Betty,
you just started healing and they trashed?
It was actually a kind of difficult game to navigate. I had to decide when to go for game, when to not, because if he gets a trigger, I just die. But I aggressively used Zeus. He said he was not expecting that to control his board. Funny enough, I swung, I peeked at my life, I didn't peek at his. I took the risk of him maybe triggering a Lindenberg. He triggers a Lindenberg first game, and I was like, all right, I'm Zeusing this right off the bat. No value for him.
Got it. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and jump into... Oh, wait. Then the last round. So you played...
I played...
Betty, then you played Rayleigh 16.
Yeah, top 16. I went 2-1. It was very close match. Really hard. I just had to stabilize. I think last round 3, he just did his 4 costs, and I was able to stabilize pretty well.
Got it. And we'll talk about it after. And then the last one was UP, right?
Yeah,
top 8 with Yost.
Yeah, I played Yost on UP.
The GO.
I won game 1. Felt pretty confident. Game 2 was tough because he chose the turn, and I just couldn't have a good time to play 10 mom because I'm on odd curve. Yeah. And round 3, he just checked me, and I didn't have 2 kids. I was dying early. I didn't get to the point where I could play 10 mom safe. He just pushed me to 0. I can't Zeus or 10 mom safely, so it was hard.
Got it. Well, let's go ahead and jump in. I know you mentioned some of these new cards, so let's go ahead and just go through this, whatever makes sense to you.
All right, the list has changed significantly since
last time.
Last time, yeah. No more Godazzi. That card is big. This deck kind of just is a hybrid type. Plays a lot of random good yellow cards and some big mom cards. That's what my opinion of it is. I play it kind of similar like I did back at Virginia. I still play Control Katakuri a little bit. I play 4 Namis. Gotta have 4 of those for Rayleigh and Bonnie. Onami is also a great trigger, just it gives you insane value if you just pop a 5 cost. The new addition for Zeus. Zeus, great 2K searchable. 2 Dons, you can pop a 5 drop. It is insane. Probably MVP for my whole tournament. I was able to KO Cavendishes, KO anything 5 drop that was very important. Really good addition.
So I know you mentioned that Bonnie was your 2 losses. Is it because of things like Tashigi preventing you from being able to do that yellow Lucci, the Zeus, and things like that? Or is it more so just you losing an attack every turn? Yeah,
so surprisingly, not a lot. The Bonnies didn't play the Tashigis against me. I actually lost to because I couldn't kill a Cavendish because I didn't see a right time to play Nami or Zeus, and then he just 10 Dolphin me back to back, just Cavendish, locked my board.
Got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then back to the deck, the Zeus, new MVP, and then I noticed we also have the Kid, right? Is that?
Kid was actually a card I was debating on adding or not. There's a reason why there's 3 Peros here, because I had a 4th one. I was like, do I get rid of Pero? Pero's kind of a bait card. It's a brick, and I kind of need more top end. If you look at my list, I kind of have nothing over 6 drop, and I was like, maybe a 1-8 cost would be pretty good. It's really good into UP matchup. I think some people, it actually helped for my Swiss UP matchups. I won 2 of them because I played Kid on curve, and it just burned alive, and they just couldn't do anything.
Got it. And then anything else in terms of overall spiciness here on the list? Anything that you want the people to know?
I didn't run Hawkins back then. I think Hawkins is a great card to Green Zoro Also, what's lacking in yellow Katakuri is deck cycle a little bit. So kind of you get your deck cycle from your triggers, basically from the Basil Hawkins trigger. I actually triggered this a lot and helped fix my hands when I need to trash my bricks. Other spices, everyone loves Kuma. Kuma's probably the second MVP card. Kata's weakness was to just losing to aggro really easily, and Kuma kind of just helps stall you another turn. And you heal one for 6 Dawn, that's crazy.
Yeah, helps you stabilize a little bit, feel more comfy playing that.
Yeah, and also on KO, a lot of people were actually swinging at my Kuma. I was like, interesting, because it's a free 7k block, and you're just gonna heal me. So I just, again, stalling enough just so I can play this girl. Was it blue purples that are swinging at the Bart? Like, because I know they usually try to keep your board clear. Were they? They are, yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's swinging it except for maybe Rayleigh.
Yeah, we can't afford to swing it. We can't give you a 7k leader, and our mole pistol's just better spent somewhere else. Got it. And then was there anything that kind of like came up crazy on your run? Anything that you can think of that would really like stood out, or any plays that you made that were like, wow, I can't believe that this is how that played out?
This roulette card trigger actually helped me a lot. It helped me. Cat is probably the best yellow deck to just manipulate your life. You running all these KO triggers, all these bail me out triggers, all these brulees, zero crosses. I see this, I see a beige, put it bottom. See this, beige, put it bottom. And sometimes it just helps me. I look up their life, and then if they have a brick in their life, I'm just going for game mixer. So. Got it. Yeah, the life information is so powerful. So. With, of course, this being a crazy landscape, right? One of the things I said was we got the bans, which we've had the previous Bandai Card Fest as well, where it kind of throws everybody off and we're trying to like figure out the meta and what we're going to play, and everybody's like, well, you know, UP's dead, things like that. But obviously, I mean, draw 2 on a leader is just never bad, especially like a leader that buys you a turn. Every turn you buy, you draw 2 more cards and you just outvalue on that thesis. And so every game longer, you know, your win percentage goes down. What led you to like playing Katakuri overall? I feel like Katakuri, funny enough, Virginia was the first regional AF post-ban. And I feel like Kata's a really good deck just to take in a post-ban format where it's like a jungle. No one knows what to play. No one expects a rogue deck. I had a couple of people reading my leader in Swiss yesterday, so that was pretty interesting. Yeah, it's that OP12 magic. People are like, what set is this? I've never seen it before. Yeah, but talking about this current ban list, I thought UP was unfavorable beforehand because they had 9 mom and they had 8 cost Kata. But with the recent hype and with the, I think it's pretty favorable into Green Zoro, which is a very hype deck. I thought yellow would be kind of good, especially with the addition of Kuma. Yeah. I think it was pretty fair to all the decks. Awesome. So then, with like Rayleigh in mind, you know, you think of like Whitebeard really took out Katakuri because they go to 0. Rayleigh kind of does the same thing. I'm like, it's really like Whitebeard because we're just going to take all our life and then have infinity counter. How did you approach Rayleigh overall? Like, what is the strat there for coming out on top? Rayleigh is you just have the counter very tight. Your expertise, you're a yellow deck. Your expertise is healing. You want to be able to heal when you can. But if they're just rushing you down, you gotta survive. So that's why I run 4 of each of these cards. This is for the trigger, just to tech in for the trigger. Hurts my heart every time. Yeah, they're like, oh, Nami. I'm like, actually, this is probably MVP card in that matchup. I like seeing it in my hand too, because if I have it in my hand on curve, I'm playing it back to back. Next time I'm playing it back to back. I delete their whole board, and then Dawn 8, Dawn 10, I just heal, and the board's deleted, and I have a board. Yeah. Got it. And then, so with that in mind, for anyone who's like wanting to play this deck, what about like UP? Is it better now? Because we don't have an unblockable event. And so like you can put them to 0 with like Linlin and they like lose a little bit of value and things like that. But what is the overall approach there? How are you taking games? For UP is to, I kind of teched a little more with it because I wasn't running 4 Kikanojos. I didn't run this card back in Virginia. I had to put 4 back in because it's just a really good card. Yeah. 6A. If you put it on curve and you get out of life, it just helps a lot. But really the game plan is just to be able to play 10 mom or a big boss until they're at 0 life, and they usually set up just a Nami and just leave some Dawn up. And the goal is to play this card, Zeus, and then swing like 20 with leader, or 20 with Linlin. And then you can swing 7Ks with your leader too, so that's big swings, so you can get rid of a lot of counter.
Got it. Wow. Yeah, that's the big thing, right? You lose a life, then you got at least 12 coming at you, which is a huge number. Like gum giant out of this.
Yeah, and the hardest part is just deciding when to pull that trigger on Zeus and deciding if you should go for game, are you dead next turn, or maybe you can Zeus, swing hard, and still live, and swing hard again next turn for game.
Got it. So then overall, when you're mulliganing, what are we looking for? Can you show us like what are the key cards that determine if you're going to keep it, and like what is like an absolute keep, and like what are the cards where it's like, well, if I see like 2 of these, I might.
So for like aggro decks and like Bonnie matchup, I go for just the Nami. Nami is probably really good on curve. Nami, I like to see 10 mom in the against Bonnie as well. Yeah. I actually lost the game because I didn't see 10 mom like 6 turns after 10 dawn.
Tough. Did you think like, I know you have the 3 pudding, did you ever like reconsider that? I think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, since I'm running, I wanted to cut some puddings to be able to try and play more like triggers, be able to fit these in.
I see a lot of black boxes at the bottom.
I had to cut some non-trigger cards to play some trigger cards to help me survive. Hawkins helps me survive, exchange counter, just these trigger KOs.
Got it. Okay. And then so like you lost, you beat 1 Bonnie, you lost to 2, right?
Yeah, I did.
How do you feel? Do you think that matchup is overall unfavorable, or you think it's just like unfortunate they played incredibly well, or how is that matchup?
A lot of people say that Cat is free. I don't think it's as free as most Bonnies think. I think it's more closer to like 60-40, 55-45. It can take you off guard if you don't see your cards as Bonnie, and if you just don't play right against this deck. This deck is, essentially I said, Yellow Lucci. I'm trying to KO your 5 costs back to back. If you play 5 costs back to back to back, and you have no board when I have 10 dot, I play 10 mom, and you have no board, I am just gonna start chaining it and you die.
Got it. Now let's go back to mulligans. I realized that like we kind of just skipped over. So like, what are we like?
Okay.
I know we mentioned like the Nami, the pudding. What are we looking for overall? Like what's like snap keep, and then like what are bad?
General curve. I like seeing odd. I like seeing my Pero, Nami.
Or you can move them around if you want, like, just to build it up. Yeah.
Pero, Nami, and then Bart. I actually kind of like seeing Kuma a lot going even, just to heal myself. Especially against UP, I like having a big boss. I like seeing my big cards, big swingers, as an even curve. Rayleigh's like seeing counters. Zoro, I like seeing Hawkins against Zoro, because if you play anything else, they're gonna swing at it. Hawkins, they swing at it, you get insta value, and they start dying.
Got it. Yeah, Hawkins is pretty troublesome for Rayleigh sometimes too.
Yeah.
Cool. So with all of this in mind, what do you think is the best matchup for Katakuri right now? Like, what if there was one thing you could have set across in top 8? What would it be?
Are we talking about the current meta?
Yeah.
In general?
Yeah.
I would like to see a green Zoro.
Okay.
That was pretty good. I was fortunate to see a Betty. I think Kat is pretty favorable into that. Still a tricky matchup, but I felt safe.
You're the best. They're like they're a red yellow deck, but you're a yellow deck.
Yeah,
so
I'm
like
a yellow deck.
You can trigger harder, and every trigger you have like is gonna your KO triggers are going to KO everybody that they play.
For sure, yeah. But I really always wanted to see Green Zoro, which I saw none. I saw one this whole weekend.
What's like the game plan for Green Zoro? Is it like, do you just like put pressure on them, or is it like you can KO most their 5s?
For the most part, if you can kill their 5s, kill their 5s. But most part, just playing bodies they're very annoying to swing at. If you're going even, you play the Hawkins. If they swing it, cool, they burn a life that they're probably gonna run out of life soon when I start playing these guys. And then you play Kuma afterwards. Kuma, best card into Zoro, because if they swing it, you just live another turn to play this card.
Got it. And then what's the worst matchup? Like Blackbeard aside, I'm assuming Blackbeard is pretty bad.
Blackbeard, I was kind of, that's why I kept some of the trigger bodies for Blackbeard. Blackbeard isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it is still the second most unfavorable, I would say. But the most unfavorable, I would say, is GP Luffy.
Oh, that makes sense.
I KO 5 drops, I cannot KO Spud for my life. I only win that if they don't see that stage, or they just don't see Spud, or I just am able to just aggro them down with like a trigger body early.
Got it. Well, awesome. Well, I appreciate your time and congrats. Is there any final advice you have for anyone wanting to play Katakuri, or like thoughts on this list overall?
Yeah, just try out my list. I think the best advice is just countering tight. That's what someone said I was good at, countering tight. And just like being able to get value off of the Nami, because you draw with 3 cards if you get it off. Just have fun. It's a really fun deck. You have so much trigger. It's someone said they tried the other day and they had a lot of fun.
So you say countering tight. Can you explain to the people like what you mean and like give an example here?
Yeah. Again, like Kata is weakness. Again, is dying to aggro so early, like eating 6s and 7s. Like aggro is the weakness. If you don't counter a 6, it's just gonna bite you in the butt because if they just rush you down, they realize that your weakness is dying to aggro. They just keep swinging at you.
Right, so it's kind of like what UP does, right? Like where you want to keep against those. Are you staying? Because like I know a lot of our 5 life leaders, we usually take the first life, but like UP, they're just preserving as much life. I know Katakuri, before you kind of just keep as much life as you can, because then you take the hits, then you're at like 2, and then you play and you're back at 3, and then you just kind of spiral.
And you can also peak your first life too before you even take it. So I like to counter out before I even know what's on my life. So I like to counter out, put whatever is on top, either on bottom or leave it on top. And then I most of the time on curve. Playing this on curve, I have enough cards to get the draw effect.
Got it.
Counter out right away.
Awesome. Well, cool. And then, any other closing remarks there?
No, I think Kata is probably in my opinion, the best yellow deck right now. Best Kuma user, best Zeus user. So.
Wow, amazing. Well, any shout outs? Anything you want to plug? Now's your time.
Shout out to my girlfriend Amy. She watched the whole tournament, my Swiss.
That's love.
And Top Cut. She's with me. Right now she traveled with me from Austin.
Wow.
To watch the whole tournament. She's my good luck charm. So shout out to my Nakamas. Again, half of them, or most of them, like 90% don't play anymore. But they just support me.
It's the friends we make along the way.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to you for doing this deck profile.
Hey, I appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah. That's all I have. Yeah.
Amazing.